you're doing well, happy and healthy at home. We're giving you a movement flow to help get everything moving in your body. Moving, right? Okay. We know we always feel better when we're moving and getting things out and flowing out of us, not just getting stuck in our tissues. So this is a routine to help you with that. Suitable for pregnant and non-pregnant people. Okay, you ready? Okay, so let's start with some windmills. So we start moving our body. This is actually, this is an exercise from Tai Chi. Have your legs be a little bit wider than hip width apart, and then you just let your spine kind of spiral and move. You can have your arms hit around your kidneys as they move, or if you're pregnant, maybe even a little higher up, but it does feel nice just to have a little bit of contact with your hands. Nice work, Annabella. And it just really stirs up and releases a lot of energy out of the spine. This is our warm-up. Nice. I didn't mean to hit you. And now bring your hands onto your hips and start to circle your hips. Circle. Can you do that, Annabella? Circle them around. And if you are feeling extra energized, you can add a hop like Annabella is. She'll be showing the really energized version, and I'll be showing the slow version. Are you circling? Okay. And then bring your feet about hip width apart. Reach your arms down by your side. Close your eyes. Start to feel your energy descend from in your head down into your body and down into your feet, like you're growing roots down through your feet and down into the core of the earth. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Release and let go. Inhale and exhale. Let's take one last deep breath here. Inhale and exhale. Open your eyes, reach your arms up, lift up. See how high you can lift your rib cage up and your arms, and maybe send your heart forward. And then exhale, release down. Inhale, your arms come up. Open your heart, maybe arch back slightly. Open your chest and exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Now reach one arm over, taking a nice side bend. Lengthen. Think about reaching up and over. Press down through your feet. And then as you exhale, draw your belly button in towards your spine and reach up. And other side. Reach over. And exhale, coming up. Now you're going to reach over with one arm, and then you're going to circle it, round it forward, like you're trying to touch the ground, and then up and over. Big circle. You know what? You can open your feet if that feels better. Just flow your body. Feel that big circular motion. Think about the earth. That sphere shape. And last one. And come up to center. And then switch sides. Reach up. Circle. Round. Up and over. So there's like no right or wrong way to do this movement. It's just to feel good, to let everything move out of the body. Motion is lotion, right? It keeps things hydrated, healthy. Feels good. Last one, up and over. Come back to a stand. Roll the shoulders, bring your arms forward. Feet about hips distance apart, and then squat down. And then press the heels and reach back. So we're gonna squat down and reach to the heels and press back and open the chest. Reach. I'm going to show you from the side how this looks. Squat. I'm trying to keep, whoa, I just noticed, try to keep your shins as perpendicular to the earth as you can, and then press back. Wow, the video is really telling. I can tell myself to do this stuff, but then to see it is a whole nother thing. Okay. And then pause in your squat. Lift the chest. Bring your hands onto your knees. Round the spine. Arch the spine. Draw your belly button in. And then reach the pelvis back behind you. Draw in. And reach back. And draw in. And reach back. Come back to a neutral or natural. Reach the arms forward. And exhale up. Let's do that one more time. 4 squats. Reach. Press through the heels and up. And reach. And press. So you notice I'm taking this workout outside today because it feels good to have my feet on the ground. Being outside makes me think I'm not quarantined. Bring your hands onto your legs and then round through the spine and then reach back. So we're doing a pelvic tilt here. Drawing the abdominals in and lengthening back. And drawing and inhale back and exhale, rounding the spine and inhale and exhale. Come back to a neutral, natural spine. Reach the arms forward and then press back. Nice work. Just give yourself a nice shake and roll out. We're going to start into a balancing sequence. So bring your hands onto your hips. Bring all your weight into your right leg and then lift the left leg up, bending the knee. See if you can press into the heel a little more to lengthen through the spine. And then reach the leg forward. See if you can point and flex and point and flex and point and flex. Now bend the knee and straighten. Bend and straighten and bend and straighten. Bend the knee. See if you can bend your foundation leg a little bit more. Cross the ankle over the thigh and sit back. So if you need to use a wall for a balance, that's a great idea because we're moving into more of a hip stretch here. So if you need something to hold on to get that release in the hips, use that. Sit yourself back. Wait. You also have the ground. It's there to support you. You can bring your elbows onto your shin, or you could stay here. We're just trying to feel a release into that glute and balance. So find a place in the floor you can look forward to. One last cycle of breath. Slowly bring yourself up. Draw the knee up and down. And get a good old-fashioned shake out. Okay, other side. Hands onto the hips. Inhale. And exhale. Draw the knee up. We're going to reach the leg out. Point the toe. And flex. You can probably see my dirty feet. That's okay. Point and flex. See if you can lift that leg a little higher. Point and flex and point and flex. And now we bend. Press out. Bend. Press out. Bend. Press out. Bend your foundation leg. Cross that shin over the thigh. See if you can still keep your chest elevated and then find a place to stand. It can be here. You can be holding onto a wall. Deeper stretch in the hips. You can bring your forearms onto your shin. Find a place where you can rest your gaze and breathe. So I love balance poses because You can't think about anything else. You have to truly be in the moment and adjust, which is really what we're dealing with in these times. We have to be present in order to adapt our lives to what's going on around us and stay positive. Slowly come up and release. Shake that out. Okay. Let's come down onto the ground now. Oh yeah. And we're gonna come onto our sides. Let's see if you can get this. I might have to change the camera angle here. How about like this? Perfect. Okay. I was using my daughter's wagon as a tripod. Okay. So you're on your sides. You can lay down with your arm under your hips. So stack your hips. I'm going to have my hand under my head for balance here. So lift your top leg. Reach it as high as you can. And then lower it down. So I'm going to point the toe, even though you can't see that, and then flex to go down. Point and flex. So I'm going to open my hip up as I point and externally rotate, and then flex the heel as I close. Point and flex. One more. Point and flex. Bring the leg hip height here. Reach it forward and point and reach it back. So we're trying to make the torso not move. Steady as a tree trunk. Calm, although the world seems to be falling apart and panicking all around us. We can stay centered. So reach forward. Point the toe back. Last one. Reach forward and point the toe back. Let's try bicycles. So reach the leg forward, bend the knee, kick yourself in the butt as you lengthen the whole thigh back, and then straighten the leg. Reach, bend, kick yourself in the butt. So this just feels really good in the hip joint. One more this way. And now we'll reverse. So straighten the leg back. Kick yourself in the butt. Bend the knee, draw the leg forward, and reach the straight leg back. Bend. You can think about yourself being on a big bicycle, like your leg is bicycling this big, awesome unicycle or something. Okay, and then reach it back. Nice. Reach the leg back, bring the top arm up, and rotate your body towards the floor and take that nice stretch. You find that stretch. It may not look pretty. The important thing is that it feels good. Awesome. Come up onto your forearm. Really press your forearm into the ground. Elbows in line with the shoulder. Bend your knees. Heels are together and the toes are apart. Lift your side waist away from the ground beneath you. Clamshells. We open and close. Open, close, open, close. So trying to not let that hip roll back. For 3 and 2 and 1 and open. Straighten the leg. Bend, connect the heels and close. We open. Straighten the leg. Bend the knee and close. Open. Press through the heel. Bend and close. Last one. Open. Press. Bend and close. Now reach the leg back. Grab your ankle and press the knee and the whole thigh back. Taking a nice stretch. Now cross that top leg over as you come up to a sit. Ooh, this feels good. Okay. So my sit is looking like this, and it actually feels really good. on my hip. It feels like a nice stretch, but you can also come into a cross-legged stance and just lean your body forward if that feels better for you. So just find a way you can get a stretch in the hip. Go with what feels good. And then relax your jaw. Let your head just hang down low. And then come up. So going into a mermaid sit, let's bend our left knee to the legs in front and our right legs back. Reach your arms out to the side. And first take a side stretch over to the right. Nice side stretch here. Open up. Try to press that hip down. And then switch sides. Other side. You can bend your elbow down onto the ground. And then from here, rotate the torso down, pressing both arms into the ground. And then see if you can round through the spine. Press your pubic bone forward and round into the low back here. And then open yourself back up. Come back to center. And take a twist. Reach the arms up and over. And if you're pregnant, you're not going to be twisting so far. You can bring one hand in front of you and just let your belly stay facing forward. And you're still going to get a nice spiraling aspect to the spine. Think about growing tall. Reach the arms up. And then come down to that first side. You're going to bring one hand down. Press it down and then lift the hips up. As you lift the hips up, reach the top arm back and open up as much as you can. Press the hips forward. Doesn't have to look pretty, just needs to feel good. And then come back down. So let's do that one more time, that whole sequence. So let's start by inhaling the arms up. Exhale, taking your twist. Inhale the arms up. Bring your left arm down and press the hips forward. And then come back down. Now let's switch sides. Cross the other foot in front, starting with the mermaid. Reach your right arm up and reach it up and over, taking that nice twist to the side, the nice lateral flexion to the side. Exhale, draw the belly into the spine. Reach over to the other side. Inhale. Exhale, come up. Oh, wait. Now we're going to round the spine. Turn the torso towards the floor. Press into the ground. And see if you can do that pelvic tilt. Draw the pubic bone in towards the spine. It may not move very much, but it's more of getting this nice upper back stretch and pressing the floor away. Now inhale, the arm comes up. Both arms lift. Take your twist. Draw yourself over towards the left. Lengthen through the spine. Crown of the head draws up to the sky. And then reaching the arms up, and we'll do that whole series. So, what do? We reached up and over. And we round. And then lift up. Press the hips forward. Coming back down. Lift up the arms. And take the twist. And then reach the arms back up. And down by your sides. Go ahead and lay down on the other side. Stack shoulders, hips, lay your arms down. Start by pointing the toe as you lift the leg up as high as you can, and then flex. So we're opening up the hip and flexing and closing the hip. Opening and closing. Open and close. Open and close. And open and close. And open and close. Bring the leg up hip height. Flex forward and point back. Flex forward, point back. Flex forward, point back. And flex forward and point back. Bicycles now. Reach the leg forward, bend the knee, kick yourself in the butt as you press the whole leg back, and then stretch the leg out. Bring the straight leg forward, kick yourself in the butt, reach back. Just see how much beautiful circular movement you can get into that hip joint. And now we reverse. What is this? Straight, bend, draw the bend knee forward and kick. Straight back. Bend the knee, kick yourself in the butt, bring the bent knee forward and kick forward. That reversing thing is definitely not my strong suit. That's okay. The idea is to move and feel good. Okay. Nice. Stay with the leg back, reach your top arm up, and then reach the arm away from the leg, stretching the body, whatever feels good, do it. And then come onto that forearm, under the shoulder, bending the knees, heels together, toes apart, clamshell. I needed to readjust my hip because my hip was moving back. And I don't want that to happen, so I'm bringing it to be stacked. So, open and close. Open, close. Open, close. So I have to admit, this week has been very hectic. It's been me and my two girls at home, my 1-year-old and 3-year-old. And I haven't got to do any of my movement. Yesterday I finally got to do a little bit of a movement practice. My body just felt so much better. I felt so much more relaxed. But that's why I'm making this routine for you. Hopefully that'll help you. Because it does help. Okay, so now the legs up. We're going to bend the knee in. Press out through the heel. Bend. Connect. So we close. Open, press out, bend, connect the heels, and close the knees. We open the knees, press out, bend, connect the heels, and close. Open, reach and stretch through the hip, bend, heels together, and close. Last one. Nice work. Bend that knee, reach back, stretch. Press the whole thigh, the whole knee back. And then take that top leg and just cross it over the front, however you can, depending on how your flexibility is today. And just, you can do a stretch like this. You can cross over, or you can even just do cross-legged, whatever feels better on your body. And bring your body forward. And then I always like to give myself some love taps here to that area that I just worked. So feel free to do that. Press yourself up. Swing your legs around. Come into an all fours position here. Let's see, I gotta change the camera angle. So we're like this. Just take a couple of rounding, pelvic tilts, round and arch, and round and arch, and round and arch. Couple of circles, Again, there's no right or wrong way. Change your directions. And then come back to center. So, I know you can't see because I'm wearing a big sweatshirt, but find a neutral spine so that your rib cage is up, not sagging down. Feel strong through your center. Lift your left leg and your right arm up. And I'm going to change my view. Left leg, right arm up. And then lower down. Other side. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Draw your belly in. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Lower. So you're looking down at the ground. So the back of your neck is long. Exhaling as you lengthen. Inhale as you lower. Exhale as you lengthen. Inhale as you lower. One more each side. Exhale, lengthen. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lengthen. And inhale, lower. Draw your knees wide. Reach your arms forward for a nice stretch. And then slowly walk your hands back up. Take your left knee and bring it forward. Tuck your back toes. Let's see if you can see. And then see if you can draw your pubic bone forward here. And then slightly accentuate the stretch by pressing the whole body forward, but keeping the pubic bone tucked under. You're in that pelvic tilt. Reach your back leg arm up and over. And then slowly releasing that. And switch sides. Tuck the back toes. Draw the hips forward. Maybe just doing that you feel a stretch. I do in my front of my hip. And then bring the back arm up and reach over. Breathe. And releasing back down. Coming to a seated posture. Whatever feels good for you. If you need to sit onto something to elevate your hips, feel free to do so. Draw your shoulders down. Close your eyes and move your head from side to side. One ear towards one shoulder and then the other. Releasing any tension from the sides of the neck. Bring yourself back up to center. Drop your chin in towards your chest. And then move your one ear towards one shoulder. The chin moves down and towards the chest. Opposite ear towards the other shoulder. Like you're drawing half moons with your chin. And just do this nice and slow. Finding a nice place to inhale and exhale. Bringing the chin back in towards the chest. Lift your heart, lift your head, keeping your eyes closed. Hands down by your sides or maybe onto your belly. Whatever feels best for you. Just take a moment to notice how you feel after having moved your body in this way. taking time for yourself, using the power of flow and movement and breath to move things out, to keep things moving out of your body, not just stirring in your head. And as you deepen your breath and quiet your mind, allow the energy of the heart space to come into focus. Feeling that area in the center of your chest. With every exhale, feel as if it can melt and relax a little bit more. And feeling that sense of gratitude for being here, alive, and truly blessed. Fill that heart space. So much so that it starts to move to other areas of your body, down to your pelvis, out to your arms and hands, legs and feet. Up to your head, and soon you find yourself swimming in the sea of gratitude. With your next few breaths, just drink that in. And then opening your eyes. Bring your hands together at your heart. I thank you for sharing this practice with me, and I'm thankful for our bodies, our ability to move, and our ability to be together, even though we're experiencing a monumental shift right now in our world, our global community, but there is hope. And thank you so much for sharing this time with me. And do this practice however many times you need to help you feel good and thankful for what you have. I know I'm thankful for you doing this with me. Okay. Take care. Bye.